Pan-grill filet mignon. Filet mignon is often touted by steak aficionados as one of the best cuts. Filet mignon is a 1 to 2 inch thick cut from the beef's tenderloin, which means it's usually very tender. Filet mignon is a boneless cut, though, and unlike most bone-in meat cuts, it offers very little marbling, and therefore very little fat. Some delis and steak shops sell filet mignon wrapped in bacon, to compensate for this lack of fat. Filet mignon can be cooked several ways by open grilling, roasting in an oven, and even pan-grilling. You can even season it in different ways, depending on taste. For the most basic recipe, you can simply use salt and pepper to taste, and grill the steak on a pan. Whatever the recipe, what's important is to cook the steak over very high heat for a very short time. What you need: pan 2 filet mignon steaks, salt, black pepper. Season the 2 slices of filet mignon with salt and pepper to taste. You can simply rub in the salt and black pepper, and leave for about 30 minutes for the flavor to seep into the steak. Heat your pan, and making sure the fire is set high, sear the steak for about 3 to 4 minutes per side, for medium rare, or depending on your preference. As a rule of thumb, once the outer part is no longer pink, your steak is already medium well done. You can now serve the steak with buttered vegetables and red wine. Some variations. You can add some variation to your pan-grilled filet mignon. This alternative recipe calls for a clove of garlic, olive oil, and balsamic vinegar. Pour 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar on a shallow plate. Place the filet mignon steaks on the plate for 30 minutes, turning it to marinate the other side. After 30 minutes, remove the marinade and rub all sides of the steak with the garlic. Rub pepper and salt to taste. At this point, you should have already set the fire on high. Brush a little oil on your pan. When adequately hot, about 2 minutes, place the slices of filet mignon on the pan. Cook each side for about 4 minutes. When done, you can serve this with your sidings of choice, including buttered vegetables, mashed potatoes, or rice. Red wine works well with any meat, steak included. Note that grilling your filet mignon on the pan will often produce much smoke. Be sure to turn on your stovetop exhaust fan, and open your kitchen windows for adequate ventilation. Pan grilling filet mignon is an easy way to prepare this wonderful steak. Because of its low fat density, though, be prepared to use alternatives like olive oil or bacon, to help in cooking and to help bring out the steak's flavor. Don't be afraid to experiment with marinades and sauces. What's important to note when cooking filet mignon is to use high heat and to cook it for as little time possible.